Hey guys, Mr. Kennedy here, and I am going to model for you recording overheard conversations in your writer's notebook. So first, I'm going to start by dating my entry. It is 8/31/20. You should always date your entries. It's super important. Okay, so right now I'm alone in my house, so I'm just going to pretend that I am at a coffee shop and that it's not COVID and that I can actually hear people talking. So sometimes when I'm in public, I like to just eavesdrop. I know that's not really like the best thing to do, but I love it. I just love listening to how people interact with each other. So let's pretend I'm at Starbucks and I hear people talk. Maybe I'll hear somebody say, I am a philosophy major at UT. And then somebody says, and so one thing to notice, guys, is when I'm writing down overheard conversations, I'll usually put them in quotes like this because this is how dialogue appears in books, right, with quotation marks. And then let's say somebody says, wow, very cool. And then the person responds, I know. It's not even that hard. Pretty easy, actually. Okay. So, this, of course, is not a real conversation, but it's something I'm imagining I could have heard at a Starbucks. And so what I'll do is I'll record conversations like this, and then a lot of times underneath it, I'll write, like, maybe I'll put an arrow. And again, you don't have to do this, but this is what I do. Put an arrow and, like, I'll write two people at the table next to me at Starbucks. And what I'll do usually is, like, when I write down these conversations, sometimes I'll do nothing with them, but other times if I'm writing a story, I'll take little pieces of dialogue and put them in either a fiction story or a nonfiction story. And you never know when you're going to need pieces of dialogue like this. So it's important to keep your ears open for interesting, funny things you might hear, because you really always want to record little things that strike you in your writer's notebook.